And if you're a person that wants to get out of the matrix, you're going to have to educate yourself, and you're going to have to be patient with yourself, and you're going to have to be consistent, and you're going to have to ignore everybody who tells you that I don't see no progress, so you're not really getting anywhere. You
You
might as
also
well.
you also have to invest in your future more than you invest in your present.
Yes, meaning there are some indulgence. There are things that you are addicted to, or you like, that you don't really necessarily need. I like bacon.
Boo-boos.
Yeah, maybe I just need to lay off of that, right? Or maybe I need to stop drinking so much soda. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I know that saved me hella money, because right now they probably $10, $15. So cutting back on certain habits,
Even
going out.
drinks, like people underestimate even like how much drinks add up. Like with the cost of a coffee being like $8 to $12, and some people get it every single morning. People don't realize just how much money they're spending. If you buy a coffee every single morning, by the end of the year, that's over $3,000 that you spent just on coffee.
Shit, I remember when cigarettes was about $3 or something. So that was back in the day, but shoot, it went up.
Everything went up. Everything went up.
And
Look,
the stuff is cheaper now. Like it doesn't even last as long. So you're getting even less for your money because now instead of getting 150 Pringles, you're going to get 75 Pringles in a jar that looks like it was for 150 Pringles. But you're still paying for 150 Pringles.
yeah, the plan was, let's maximize with minimum quantity. We spoke about this before. Um, you give them less and keep the price the same or raise the price up. Hell of a rip off. Hell of a rip off. And it's just all across the board. So when you ask about this 40-hour a week thing being a scam, I think it is. I really do think it is. Here,
You know it is.
yeah, yeah.
It's a ripoff. Cause what happens is they're not paying the first responders like they supposed to. They're not paying the educators like they supposed to. They're not even. I've been talking with my wife. We always have this argument because like we'll go to a hotel and the room will be a little dirty. Well, not necessarily dirty. Maybe the floor. Or we'll go to certain spots and you'll see the floor. It'll be like some trash on the floor, and we always have this argument because she'll be like, "Yo, they need to do better," and I'm like, "Yo, if you paying me $15 an hour, I might miss a spot too." You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna lie to you. Like for real, you can't expect you expect people to a cashier at McDonald's. You want to go in there and you want them to be nice, of course, but technically they're not paying them enough to be not. You know what I'm saying? And you when you get in there, it's like, yo, you got to control your attitude. Don't treat me like you signed up for this job, but at the same time, I feel they paying too because I'm working to come to work. Like it costs me more to come to work than it costs to stay home. But then if I stay home, I don't have nothing. So I feel you, Six Rings, with the appreciation because that's the same thing my wife say all the time. She like, yo, you gotta have a growth mindset. You gotta have appreciation because it could be worse, right? But the same thing at the same time, it's highway robbery what these people are able to get away with and how they've been doing. And you look at the schemes, like even having to pay to go to the doctor. You got to pay to go to the doctor. So the foods I'm eating make me sick, and then I got to pay. So The whole system is set for me to be, like you said, on a hamster wheel, to where even what you now, even getting a college degree don't mean nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? It don't even really, unless you like an engineer or heart surgeon or something. Ain't nobody really getting no money. Lawyers, a lot of the public defenders and all that. You wonder why they do a terrible job, because they're not getting paid. So I'm on a trip to where, like, they need to pay the important people more. The janitors, the lunch staff, the office staff. Like, people will look at the maintenance man or janitor and treat them bad and not realize that they the ones cleaning out boo boo. Like, they clean piss and boo boo all day, every day. Especially, you know what I'm saying? I work in the school, and people will look at them like, oh, they just a maintenance man. Woo. Like, yo, if it wasn't for them, you would be shot out. You know what I'm saying? If they wasn't unclogging them toilets, stacking it with they cleaning up vomit all day and all that, how are they not making? They should get more money than the teachers. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. You know what I'm saying? More money than the principal. Because anybody that has to clean the bathroom, and people be nasty. You know what I'm saying? People be nasty, and some people be nasty on purpose because they miserable. So they just want to make everybody else miserable. But all of these people on the front lines, the nurses and all that, should be the ones that's really getting rich versus the way things are now. That's my opinion.
I second that.
It was something that I wanted to respond to, or at least give a addition thought to. It was the teacher part. Teachers go through hell. Kids are disrespectful. Parents are not parents. Parents fight the teachers over the stubbornness and the rebelliousness of the kids. You're not paying them enough for that. You're trying to penalize homeless people for being homeless, like they asked to be homeless, so they're going to get in trouble for being homeless. I mean, like, it's too many things wrong about this that bothers me so much, and I don't know about the rest of the people. I ain't with it. I'm over it. And look, don't get it twisted. I'm grateful for every single paycheck, every single job that I've had. Very, very humble. Very, very humble. I take pride in using my hands to do something that makes other things look good. I clean toilets. I deal with the feminine bathroom boxes and all that. And yes, they are fucking disgusting. A lot, and you're grown ass women. These ain't kids. These are grown ass women. Trifling. You expect it in school, but you don't expect it with adults. I I just I don't know. I don't know.
The best examples is if you ever look up tourism behavior, people that are Americans traveling to other locations, and just how badly they treat those locations. I have seen people graffiti historical sites. I have seen people literally just like leave their trash in natural spaces. I've seen people do so many egregious things to public property just because.
Six brought up a good question. I don't even know if it was a question. It was just a statement. Let's go ahead and go around real quick with this. I did a reaction video that's that ties into your statement. They went on strike. in Philadelphia. And I don't know if you've seen that video that I did or if you've seen videos of it. They left Philly fried, bro. Philly looks like a fucking zombie apocalypse hit that shit. I mean, trash is up there. It's not like it's ground level. It's piled on. It's like you going to the landfill. It's that bad. And they still. I don't even know if they came to any type of conclusion over there yet. So I guess I'll ask it since you brought it up. Would a strike help? Do you think people would collectively go on strike? Knowing what we know after we just said everything we said here, after that man done poured his heart out, do you think that people would actually collectively go on strike?
If there's enough pain, people are going to take to the streets. I think we're kind of already getting there. But there's going to be mass. I mean, it does depend on the economy, because in certain economies, people are more likely to hold on to their jobs. But with how things are going, I can definitely foresee mass walk-offs where people are just like, I'm done. Especially with something like Amazon, UPS, like a lot of these places that they're way, way, way overworked, but vastly underpaid. I could see these places having mass protests, mass walkouts, as we're already seeing with Amazon. I just think people kind of have to hit their boiling point, where they don't really have an option. Like, they're against the wall, and this is really all they see left. And something to consider too is, unfortunately, especially given the state of our political system now, protest is almost the only thing we have left, like the public demonstrations. Because it's not just about the like, oh, we're walking out and not participating in work and in our numbers and whatever, but also just the disruption and the visual nature of it is really important to kind of show that we mean it. And that disruption to services is definitely a convincing factor to especially the like government systems who don't like traffic issues and stuff like that. But I think it's necessary. I don't think that we can accomplish anything without it. We just need enough people doing it so the statement is felt.